Okay guys, welcome back. So this is the last quest of this campaign, and we hope we can finish that also. So let's get started. So first I would like to fix the bennies here. So let's see here. So we are going to stop using the start bennies. So I'm going to retract all of those. And then we are going to deal out bennies.
Très bien.
Yes. Now, first we retract all that's all online. And then deal. There we go. So also remember that Goldie gets 2 also. So we will put that on his icon. So last time you guys got back from a long mission where you were supposed to take out some cannons with some new magical gas that reanimated the corpses. You succeeded in that. On the way there you also took out a giant skeleton, and on the way back the base of the church units was routed, and they were all over the place, and you had to survive a couple of assaults there before you could regroup with the main forces. And quite difficult quests there. And you see, when you finally get back to the main forces, you see the whole legion has collected there now, and you notice that this campaign has been really long and hard on the church forces, and you wonder how much more they can take of this. You truly hope it's soon finished. But you get back to the main base. Let me shift you over there. Here we go. Yes, so we remember this area. We are quite deep in the city, and we're close to the main cathedral, where the Rephaim have their headquarters, and we are still fighting the Rephaim, of course. You see that the Rephaim's forces seem to change their tactics. They seem to be congregating around the cathedral now, more and more, and they don't actually do many attacks, but they are much more protective of that area now. You are given a few missions, but not real like combat, maybe just securing an entrance or something for a while, but actually given quite a lot of free time. However, you also notice that the church forces are being not sent back. There's no one being sent on leave. Everyone's being here, and also that news from the church areas has been restricted. So you don't actually have communication with. I don't know if you guys, your characters, have any family in the world, but it's really hard to communicate with anyone outside of the base. You don't know why, but you also hear from other knights that they do not have not heard anything from from outside their family or anything for a while. Do you guys want to do any? Do you have like a week or something of this kind of low-key missions? Is there anything specific you want to do?
Well, I think definitely a moment for Genevieve would be that she would go to, she would request to go to New Budapest, and to be able to, find the Rephaim that were responsible for the death of Marcel Esterhazy, her lover. And put them to rest, and as well as especially too, if her lover was turned into a Rephaim, she will put him to rest as well.
Yes. Well, this is New Budapest we're in right now, so
Right.
that's the mission of this this legion, is to retake New Budapest. So we're on that. That's our goal. Good enthusiasm, sister. Anyone else want to do something specific?
Why are the communications down? Is there like a Wi-Fi issue or something like that?
You ask around a bit, and you don't really get any answer. Some say maybe that maybe there's been so much communication, but just there hasn't been time to get to the knight's personal. That's had happened before when there was just not enough throughput to allow the knight's personal letters and communication. But then you ask around a little bit more, and some of the older knights say that this is maybe because they are planning something, and they don't want to they don't want any information to
Operational security.
Yes. So that could be something like that. They are like gathering their forces for something, but it is a little strange. They also say that it's so tight. So that's what the answers you get. Do you want to do something?
No, I'm trying to think. Gosh, we had bugged a vampire that we had captured and surrendered. I think we put a bug in her hair or on her headband or something like that.
That's true. Yeah. You try to figure out what happened. Well, that bug has died a long time ago. The battery of that has gone out. But you haven't followed up on that either. Probably you could... well, let me see now. Actually, I don't have any story for that at the moment. So, but that's an interesting thing. I will try to figure out what happened. So you probably would be able to gather the end of that recording. You probably had it on your some kind of secure account and get to it. But I don't have anything on that storyline right now. So let's say you get that, but yeah, I don't know what it's. I'm gonna think about it until next time.
Yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah, that was a while back. Yeah, and that specific, like that vampire, I haven't thought of that person at all. What happened to him? Who was the guys that were? I need to go catch some of the vids, see what was that about. Yeah. Okay, so you guys just carry on, nothing special? You don't want to do anything special about your gear, anything? So at this moment, you don't know what, you haven't been given that specific mission, But
I thought there is something about my gear. I want to see if there's anything I can do, either to, um, either to get a better flamethrower, or perhaps get any kind of upgrade to my sword, since I believe I already got upgrades to my laser SMGs.
right, yeah, you. I guess you would try to find Jeremy then, right?
Yes.
Mr. Orn, yes. So you, let's see here. So you set out through the camp trying to find him. One moment. And you go around and you look, and eventually you find him with a group of other like junior engineers, like sergeant type engineers, and they are like very interested in the specific building. They're all like running in and out, and you stand outside for a while, and then you ask if Jeremy's there, and they say, "Oh yeah, wait, we'll get him for you." And they go down and into this. Well, all the buildings are rubble, more or less, but they go down into this building, and he comes up a moment. He says, "Oh yeah, hey, how's it going?"
Good day, Monsieur Jeremy.
Yeah. Nice to see you. Have you tested the laser SMG?
Yes,
Cool.
I was certainly impressed with what you are able to do with it.
Um,
It was quite useful. I was wondering if you could do the same magic, either for. I happen to have a sword that I have not quite had to use yet, but perhaps I suspect that I may have to use it in the future, or possibly if you could see what you could do about this flamethrower, perhaps make it a bit lighter, or more effective at piercing armor.
Yes. So he asked, may I look? He asked for your sword, if he can
But of
see.
course.
Yes.
Of course.
So he takes your sword, and when he takes it, you notice that he is actually wearing two swords now. You have not actually seen him use many weapons, but he has two swords on his belt, one on each side, and he like weighs it and flips it around, and these are actually very hard to modify at all. The whole idea is that the structure is so compact and undestructible. So I've been trying to do. He's like just swinging the sword and like checking out its balance. I could maybe help you with the balance, but not much else. So he says that. Well, I don't think actually he can do anything with that sword because that balance issue is actually covered by a edge, right? So you got one advance, but but then he also says, we are very busy here. Unfortunately,
is there anything you could do with my flamethrower? If there is nothing you can do with, my sword.
Oh, I'm very, very sorry, Sir Genevieve. I'm very busy this last what's it called mission I'm on. It takes all my time. I'm sorry, I don't have time. I would be able to do something, but I don't have time. I'm very sorry about that.
I understand. Well, may God and the saints go with you, Sir Jeremy.
Thank you. Oh, you too. Yes, thank you.
Unless by any chance you would know of anyone that could be able to help with my with my request.
I think actually every engineer in this base right now has some specific tasks right now, and it
I
gives
see.
you like a poignant look. I don't think anyone would have time for that. I do have to carry on. I hope we can talk with each other again soon.
Of course, I hope so as well.
So you get the feeling that he can't talk much, and he goes back into that building with all the engineers hanging out around, and he goes away there. Right, this was 1 week. There's one more week that you guys can try to do something if you want.
We just need to know the weight of a grappling hook.
Grappling hook. Weight of a grappling hook. Let's see.
It's not in the miscellaneous thing, so something here.
Is it not in this?
Be the same way as a entrenching tool or something like that. 2 pounds, something like that.
Let's see. There is in the main book. There is. Let's look at that one moment. Let's see. Grappling hook is 2. Just a hook. Was that what you were looking for?
Yep.
So yeah, that is 2. Okay. Right. So anything else you guys doing this week? So out of character, this is like the last week you're gonna be on. Like after this, then the mission starts. So anything you want to do, it's now.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary for me.
Nothing. Okay. So
Well, Justin's actually, I'd say Genevieve would try, because this is definitely a good time. She'll definitely go to, if there's any kind of confession, she will go there, and she will definitely pray for, she will confess her sin, the sin that has been haunting her, to the priest, and then of course pray for mercy.
yes.
Pray for absolution, and forgiveness.
Right. So there is no chapel actually set up anywhere. This forward base now is really like there's no like leisure area or any kind of function that is not directly related to the war.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, but there is like some places where some of the knights have cleared out and lighted some candles and put up a cross, and they do go and pray there, and you also go there, and there is a priest there and accepts your confession. And gives you the correct words, which Jax does not know what it is, but
right,
he or she does that. So with and as you are walking out of there, you see some other what's your we're not Templars, we are
so you impalers.
Impalers, yes. Some other impalers are standing and talking as you're going out there, and they are like talking a little bit quietly to each other. And as you come by, they ask you to wait a moment and ask you, have you heard anything about the Impaler headquarters? The thing that happened there?
No, I have not. What is going on?
Oh, well,
What
there
have
was
you
some
heard?
kind of terrorist attack um, at the Impaler headquarters, and what is the name of the other guys? I should remember this.
Let's see, Master Ober, let's see, Uriel, Etienne Sword.
No, the other group. What are they called? Give me a moment. I should have it in a moment. The other order. Impalers, Lazarites. Yes, there was some kind of terrorist attack at the Impaler and Lazarite chapter houses. They say just rumors. We don't really have any communication. We don't know what happened. Have you heard anything?
So out of character, Jax, have I heard anything about?
No,
So
you have not. No.
I have felt absolutely nothing about this. About whatever happened. That is awful. That is awful. So anything that can be done about it, that we can do about it.
We're not sure. And you know that the Impalers are one of the biggest groups in this legion. So most of them are here. So that's why they're also a little bit worried that their base was attacked. But he says, well, I assume they are on top of it, and they averted the danger. But we have not been allowed to do any actual communication back at home. Yeah. But yeah, sorry to worry you, but you should know also. Yeah, and they say farewell, and they carry on. They were praying also.
Of course.
Okay.
All right. Actually, for the week, the other thing that I can think of is if there's any kind of there's any way I could say like retrain, or at least retrain so that since I haven't really used the lance / heartbreaker, I was wondering if there was any way I could get some kind of training in a different thing. Like I could either get the let's see, I either get like incinerator training or
Well, the training of different weapons is done with edges, right? So if you take
okay.
right an edge, that would be that and or the skill, right? There's no any kind of like specific thing will be done with an edge, but we can say that you just for the story that you're training with something. What would you like to train? Because that could have some influence on other stuff. So you could say that you're training this week. So what would that be?
Yeah, I would say that I should probably train. I think I will definitely train with. I'll definitely train with a flamethrower because
Okay.
I would definitely like to use a flamethrower for this finale, just because it's
Okay.
cool.
Cool. Okay. Okay, you do some training. It's mostly just narrative, but it might have some factor in the game. Not necessarily directly bonus to attack, but somehow it might come up.
Right.
Right. So after about another week, when you also still are given like a low-key quest and so, then the sky changes. The sky starts becoming much more dense. That dark thing that was above, it becomes much more dense. But specifically, you can clearly see that the point where you like always have assumed the old cathedral was, it becomes really dense there, the sky, and growing outward from there, much more thicker blackness coming, and almost does not come all the way to this base, but it's coming close, and then you notice that activity in the base increases exponentially. Everyone is given a whole lot of tasks. They are to pack up and get ready, and they start forming groups to attack, and everyone is put into. But your group is not given anything. You go around and ask people, "Do you need help?" No, we got it covered. The three of you, and also Sword. You seem to be like forgotten or something. But then, finally, so Uber comes. Let's see here. One moment. So Huber, he comes by your like the camp that you guys are at, and he's driving on one of those quads. He's driving, and he's in full battle gear, and he also has this gigantic weapon with him. Let's see here. Where did it go?
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's like this gigantic lance. It looks like a combination of a air engine, law, and a drill head. Like it's yeah. So he has this on the lance, and it's rotating. The end of it is rotating. He turns off it powers down. And you look at it, it looks absolutely horrendous. This like something that was put together. And then in a moment after, Sir Jeremy Orn also comes, not on a quad. He just comes by, and then also his secretary comes also. Sir, let's see here. Sir Lemchnach. She also with him. She is also on a bike. And then he looks at you guys and says, "Okay, guys, this is the big one. They have started the ritual." And he looks over there at the smoke column. One moment. We are all going to go in. Everyone's going to go and attack, but I need you guys to take out the smoke generator. We found a access to the sewers, and he points towards that building that Sir Uber was working at when you went and asked him. We found access to sewer. I need you guys to go through the sewer, find the catacombs. We know there was there a catacomb with access to the cathedral, and take out the smoke generator. It's some kind of evil, gigantic, necromantic device entity. You need to destroy it as soon as possible. This is highest priority. Take out that smoke generator so that the air clears and we can bombard the cathedral. And then go up and kill the main Rephaim forces there. We think there's the big leech himself is there that's leading the forces, and we also think that there's a vampire and a couple of demons. We need you to go and take them out. So you see he's waiting if you have any questions.
I guess I'll just use knowledge Rephaim to think of what would be the best weapons for us to use.
Okay.
Well, since I bought that, I might as well use it.
Right. So was that in relation to the leech or the demons or the?
I guess we'll do. Well, I guess we'll start off with the leech, and I guess we can go
Okay,
in
so
order.
the leech actually no church units people have not seen them actually ever.
Oh wow.
There's no actual information about them. Everyone guesses they are extremely strong necromantic magic users, and also probably quite physically strong also. But no one knows. No one has seen them. So this is not them. It could be about any of the other ones. About the demons, maybe.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
The demons.
The demons. So you know that they have in game terms they have heavy armor. So you can't hurt them with not heavy weapons. You have to have a heavy weapon. The weapon has to have HW to at all do any damage against them.
See,
So,
all right.
You did fight 3 of them.
Right.
All 3 was taken out by some kind of missile or something like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you remember you did that was the last battle?
Yeah, I think we were using.
Yeah.
Well, I think I missed the last one. Yeah, I think I did. But yeah, I remember we were using we were using those doves against them. I think.
Exactly. Yeah, and one of them, I think, 2 of them actually, I think, was taken out by the tank or the AP carrier. Then it shot its cannon at it.
Right.
So yeah. So
Okay.
he sees that you are not asking any questions.
Well, actually, do we
yes.
got maps? Do we have maps?
No, unfortunately we don't. And even worse, down there, there's almost no radio. So you're in a complete radio silence. Yes, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, how do we know where to go? I mean, if there's lots of tunnels down there, we can, without any kind of hint as to where the objective is, then, I mean, we could be wandering around there for days. We've got to have some sort of clue how to get there.
Yes. Well, we don't have any good answer there. He just says, try to keep your heading. Ask Orn, maybe he can help you with something. But unfortunately, the parameters for this quest is really, really difficult.
I see.
Well,
Go ahead.
Do we even have a direction to go?
Yes, so you can see where the cathedral is before you go in the hole. That's it.
Well, okay. Then Orn needs to give us at the very minimum a compass or something like that. Otherwise, this is just, we're going to get lost.
Yeah, but compasses don't work either there because the sewers are metal. So
Well, if they're not magnetic, it's magnetic. The metal won't affect it. It's whether it's magnetic or not.
It won't.
Pretty sure.
It will. You're in a Faraday cage, so it will like fuck up the magnetic directions. But you can have a compass. Yeah, you probably have a compass on your personal device already. Yeah. So he says, yeah, take all the equipment you need. You, Sir Orn and Sir Lemnach will assist you to gear up for this mission. May the Lord be with you. And then he turns on that horrendous gigantic weapon, and it starts rotating the drill bit at the top, and he speeds away on his quad bike.
All right. Well, I say, and also with you.
Yeah, thanks for helping.
He nods. So then Sir Lemnach, she says, well, guys, I think you guys should go light. No need to carry all that stuff. You need to get there fast, and don't want things to bog you down. So what have you packed? Let me see.
How far away is it?
It's 3 miles as the crow flies. And then Orn says, well, there is an argument to be made that you should maybe have more equipment actually in case you.
Well, yes, from what we understand, we are going to be fighting demons that will have heavy armor, so we are going to need something that can pierce their armor.
Well, if you don't get there in time, there's no point at all, Lemlach argues. And Orn says, well, if they get there and they can't accomplish their mission, that won't do either, I think, sir. So they're arguing with that. So Orn, he comes and gives you guys, well, yeah, he looks at you, Arion, says, yes, I know you would have asked about that, and I tried to think of something that might help you guys. And he shows you this box he's carrying. And did everyone see that? Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
So yeah, I picked this out of one of the flying vehicles. Archangels, I think they're called. I took this one out. It can actually show you exactly where you need to go. It will, as long as it's on, it will keep track of where it is and where you guys need to go. So in game terms, as long as that thing is not turned off, it will point to and the distance of your target.
Well, if we turn it off and then turn it back on, it'll start working again, right?
If you don't move it. You can place it somewhere, turn it off, but if you move it, it will think it was there, where it was. Right?
So if we it won't recalibrate?
No, if you move it while it's turned off, it won't know that it's been moved. Do you follow?
Oh, I follow, but I don't understand why it wouldn't recalibrate once it's moved to a new location and turn back on again. But okay, I guess it doesn't work that way.
Well, it can only recalibrate if it has access to like GPS, something to recalibrate it with. But while you're under the Earth, it can't communicate and find out where it is. So that's how it works. It just remembers where it was and how fast it's going and which pitch and which acceleration and everything, and it calculates where it is in the next second. So, do you follow that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it has it weighs 3 units, and you put a SMG battery that weighs 2 units, and that holds for 3 hours. So this, I know this is not optimal, but this is the only thing I could make up at this moment that could help.
Well, the weight. Right. So at the minimum, so does the weight? No. Okay. So that means we're talking 9 pounds, probably. The weight of the unit itself and 3 batteries.
Oh yeah, but that would be, that's for 9 hours.
Assuming. That's assuming. Well, yeah, that's assuming the damn thing works, and we can actually use it to get the location we need to get to.
Yeah. He's actually not that. He's not that happy with this solution. He does think that it is quite a lot of energy to put into this issue, and Sir Lemlach is completely against that. That is just waste of space. You can have 2 doves for that. What kind of idea is that? I thought you were logical, Sir Orm. She's not at all happy with this thing. You can bring. He also, Sir Orm also takes out another device, and where did I put that one? Why not? So this is not actually a navigational tool. It's just a sensor he has. You've seen him use this a lot. This is his own hand sensor. He gives it to you. Yeah, you can also take this if you want. It might come helpful there, finding stuff. So this is in principle, if you know what you're looking for or decide what you're looking for, it will give you +2 to find it. So you can like put it to this and that and this. You could like put it to rotting flesh, and then you will find undead easier. Somebody
else will have to carry that. I can't carry it.
You don't need to take any of this. It's just things he is offering you, and then he says, "What gear are you wearing, guys?" He looks at you, Arion, and he sees that you're wearing full battle suit. Say, that's good. He comes up and says, "May I?" He looks like he wants to check your suit.
Sure.
Okay, so he looks around, says, "Good. You have remembered to switch your helmet batteries and filter. That's good. And then he goes on to you, Venandi. So what armor are you wearing? So
I've got the starter armor. I haven't changed anything.
Haven't changed. Okay, so I don't know if this is good. You're going up against that demons and leech and stuff. He does look a little worried. I strongly recommend you switch to a stronger armor set, Sir Venandi.
Thanks. Is there a suit available nearby?
Yes, there is. So you can choose whatever you like. There is the middle and the heavy. Actually, so Lemlach also says, yeah, that will not do. Even though she wants you guys to go light, she says, oh, no, you need to get into that one. And she points at the heavy armor one. And then they come over to you, Sister Genevieve. What are you wearing? What's your defensive armor?
Sure, I am also wearing
The
the
full.
battle suit.
Oh,
The
okay,
full battle
okay.
suit.
Yeah, okay. So they're both happy. Yeah. It's good. And Oren asks, may I check it for you?
Of course.
Yeah. So he checks that your batteries are there, and you also change the filter for the breathing device. Okay, this is good. So what's your main weapon, Sister Genevieve?
Let's see. Well, my main weapons so far, they've kind of been those two laser SMGs. Those are kind of the two.
Yes.
Those are the two main weapons that I've used.
Very effective. Yes, they both thought really good choice. Yeah. Don't waste the bullets. They are quite effective. So Lemlach says, yeah, use targeted shots. That would get you far.
All right.
And but you would probably also need some heavy weapons. Do you have any of those?
Well, I do have a Dove AT2, but I was wondering, is it possible to turn the flamethrower into a heavy weapon?
They look at each other. Well, that's your department, Orn. He says, yeah, no. But the flamethrower is effective against some undead that otherwise only are affected by heavy weapons. But of course, heavy weapons is also effective against them. But no, we can't make that into a heavy flamethrower. That would be too big.
Of course. All right.
And also, remember the circulation down there is not the best. So setting fire to stuff down there might be an effective way to eliminating them, but then you're not. Are you taking with you some gas tanks? These filters, they just clean the air. They don't provide oxygen. So think of that also. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta burn stuff, says Sir Lemlach. Yeah.
Does anyone have demo knowledge?
Not me.
No, you guys do not have that. We were hoping that Tony would come with us.
Can we NPC him? Can you control him?
Yeah, I don't know if I can MC that character. He's like quite high level. But we could make a NPC like Knight, a demolition expert, if you want. Would you want to have that with you?
Yeah, we need somebody who can blow up the smoke thing with demo charges.
Okay, yeah. Right. So I don't have anything ready now. Do you guys want to make it?
Be a guy.
Okay.
It could be a normal knight. Just he's got the demo skill, and we'll just make sure he doesn't get in combat because we don't want him to die before we get to the smoke.
Right. Okay, so let's assume that he will not get into combat the first time, and we will just take a infantry unit for now. This guy, just for, like a placeholder for him. Okay. Right. What about you, Sir Venandi, what's your main weapon?
I've got the sword and the dove. I have filament grenades and incendiary grenades. And bringing 8 rockets in this backpack here.
Ah, that's good. That's good. But no small arms?
No, what do you recommend? This armor feels good, by the way.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, I recommend the flechette rifle, at least. But also, you're going in the small quarters. The SMG is also a good solution. But yeah, I think the rifle is the best choice.
Excellent.
He says that. But out of character, do look at the weights and the damage and choose something that makes sense, and also consider everything else you're gonna carry. Right. And you, Arion, what's your main weapon? I assume you're...
My faith.
Yes.
After my faith is my spear.
Spear, yes. That is going to be an issue down there, Sir Arion. Those sewers are not that big area for swinging that big weapon.
I don't need the area. I can use it with one hand.
Okay. So there is some mechanical thing with that. Since it's a big weapon and there's no room to swing it around, so if a unit gets in close to you, you won't be able to use that against them. You can use it while they're like further away, but when they get close in the sewers, you won't be able to use it.
So somebody couldn't use a sword either then?
Well, sword is not, because sword is like edged all the way around, but this is just the edge at the end. So that the end is like far away from the enemy if they get close. So you can still use a shield, but if they get past you attack them farther away, right? So, but if they don't die, they get past you.
Well, I usually I can attack at a distance, but I usually, more often than not, I'm standing right next to them when I attack. The way I've always done it up to now, I'm not seeing why it would be a problem now.
Yeah, because we have assumed you could swing it around and get a good attack, but in the sewer,
it's not a slashing weapon per se. It's a stabbing weapon, and
yes,
I've overcome the deficit that normally affects that that makes that damage lesser through the use of an edge. So it's still a stabbing weapon. It's still used the same way. It's just that I'm better trained in it, so I don't have the problem that normally happens with those kind of weapons.
yes, but it's still too big for use in a sewer. You can't comfortably use it there. You can use it, but if they get past the edge, you can't damage them with it. You still get the parry bonus, but you can't hit them with the edge if they come right up to you. So that's
Well, that's important because I built my whole entire character around the use of this weapon. So now I guess I won't be able to use it. So I'll just have to resort to bad language and punching them, I guess.
yes, but all weapons are not equally used everywhere. So in the sewers you will have issues with them, but in an open area, then you have no issues with that. So you might want to bring another weapon also.
No, I've lived with this weapon so far. I'll die with it then.
Okay.
Die.
Okay. What about Goldie? Are you going to bring him along?
Could he be useful in the cathedral?
Yes. Well, no one's been in there since the Rephaim took the cathedral, but theoretically, yes, he could fly around, do something. That's true.
Okay, I guess he'll come now that he's not afraid of being indoors anymore. Okay, what about oxygen tanks and oxygen masks?
Yes, I don't have that here. Let's see. Do you want to bring something? Is there like scuba gear in the main rules? No. Do you want to just bring some oxygen tanks?
Yeah, it has like a mouthpiece attached to the tank, right?
Right. So you guys already have like a breathing unit in your helmet if you switch to the big armor. So you just have to like switch, connect it to that. Do we have anything like that in the Necropolis gear? MISC. What do we have here? Fire, flare, flash, handcuff, scanner, remote detonator, rope, toolkit, wire cutters, business suit. Good to have. Commissioner rations. So there's nothing in the rules. Do you guys have any ideas? Let's say it weighs 2 units and it keeps for how long do scuba gear? Have you any of you dived?
Yes, I have.
So
45 minutes, unless you have one of those advanced rebreathers that like the Navy SEALs have.
okay, you probably have that.
Sweet.
So how much will that add to that if you have one of those?
I think those can go for hours.
Okay, so let's say, and how much does it weigh, the tank then?
It's like a backpack, I think, for the Navy SEALs. Yeah, I don't know, 15 pounds, 30 pounds.
Okay, that's quite a lot.
What are you talking about?
Scuba gear. The
We need
tank.
scuba gear now?
Well, he was asking
What
for
the hell
it.
do we need scuba gear for?
Well, nothing that you know. Nothing that you know. But he's asking for it. So 15 pounds is really much. Let's say like this is like futuristic materials and stuff. So let's say it weighs 4 pounds because much of the device is already in your helmet. So let's say it for 4 pounds you get 3 hours of oxygen.
Nice. Thank you.
Okay, if you want to bring that. So did any of you go overweight then?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did anyone not go overweight?
No, I won't be. I will be within my weight tolerance before I.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not counting anything with the flamethrower and things. Yeah, I'm just at my weight right now.
Okay. So so you will go at the speed will be reduced to the lowest person. However, Venandi does have increased speed, so that that is perfect. So you are going slower, but normally you go faster. So that's good. Good system. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions regarding your gear? Something about that?
We can talk
Okay.
to each other through the helmet mics, or that doesn't work down there.
You can talk to each other, and they don't think that there will be any like advanced units down there that will be monitoring communications, because you cannot communicate out from there, so they won't be doing that. But other than talking to each other, you cannot communicate out from the sewers.
All right. And I think it was Arion who had a good question about navigation down there. So can our data pads track our footsteps and like draw a map of where we've been, like a breadcrumb trail?
Yes, that is also true. This gigantic thing, it does a really good job of it. It will constantly give you a bearing and a distance to your goal. However, your own like handheld devices, they have a smaller, simpler version of that, but they are not meant to do this for this long. So they will give you a errorless reading after a while, depending on how much you have like run and if you have fallen or stuff like that. The calculations will become more and more errorless. And but yes, you do have a simpler version of that inside your like handheld. Everyone has like a tablet or something like that, so you don't need that big one. But you will. I will just say it's like that way. You think it's that way, something like that, right?
Sounds good.
But
That's
with that one, with this one initial measurement unit, you will always have exact bearing and distance to the cathedral. So, is anyone bringing that, or did you decide not to bring it?
Can it fit in like our hands, or in one hand, or do we need two people to carry it? It looks kind of big in the photo.
Well, we don't really talk about that in the game. It's just the weight units. If you have the rooms, you have it. Probably be like bind it to someone's backpack.
I'm bringing the inertial measurement.
You're bringing that. Okay. So also batteries for it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's a good solution. But I didn't tell you that you do have a smaller version of that in your, but that is not completely correct. Okay, right. So, any other questions?
Not for me. Thanks again.
Okay, so Lemknach, she jumps up on her quad and salutes you and says, "May the Lord be with you," and she drives away the same way that Sir Uber went. So let's see here. And you see, as you have been talking here, the whole group of like sergeant engineers that you saw earlier that were with Jeremy, they have like come one by one. They have come, and they're all carrying like pieces of the auto turrets. Do you remember that? You had a mission where you had used auto turrets. You put them, and they shot this by automatically shot. I think only Venandi was in that mission.
Yeah, it's like an auto sentry, right?
Right, yeah,
and shoots.
Yeah. So each one of them is carrying one of the pieces for that, and you look around and you think maybe they are carrying together maybe pieces for 4 or 5 sentries. Each, like different sergeants are carrying the different pieces, and then Jeremy, he salutes you and he takes out his swords, and you see there is some writing on it, and he kisses the swords and he puts it into the ground and kneels down, and he reads a well, he doesn't read, he knows it by heart. I don't though. And they all of his troops, they gather behind him, and he says, "And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall know me from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity and will remember their sin no more. And they all say, Amen. And he
Amen.
rises and sheaths his sword. Well, actually, he doesn't sheath them. He says, he nods to you, and then he goes. He doesn't say anything else. He just leaves, and they follow him. And you're left in front of that building. To go down into the sewer.
Everybody ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, give me a moment. So you guys are here. Let's get that new guy also there. So I'm just gonna say that he's with you, and I don't have data. As we said, we don't have data for him now. I'll make him until next time. Oh, he's a little big. Okay, so where do you go? What do you do? You see the sewer here? It's a metal casing around, and give me one moment. I'm going to. Of course, the sewer has not been used as a sewer for many years. But it has, and also rain has almost never come here since that artificial smoke thingy has destroyed the normal weather. So there's almost no moisture here. There is, however, a little bit moisture left, and sometimes some kind of goo comes down through the systems and comes into this area. So it looks something like this. Wait, that didn't work. So something like, I found this image. Of course, you're not wearing t-shirts, but just to give you a feeling for how it is down there. And so in the bottom of the sewer, there's like some gooey stuff left. Maybe it was human waste sometime. Maybe it was like hamburger wraps. You don't know. It's a little bit like mossy, gooey stuff. So it's a little bit hard to walk on it, but it's no issue if you're just walking. But if you're running, then that would be not that optimal. Also, as you see, you can not actually stand, even though you can see here that there is room for two people to stand beside each other. You can't actually do that because it's only flat at the bottom. So unless you, like, the two people are practiced and like hold each other up, you can't stand two and do a normal attack side by side. You need to have some other property to be able to, to follow the.
Yes, Arion, should the person in front and the person in back kneel down when we need to shoot, so that the guy in the middle can shoot over the heads?
Well, hopefully there's going to be nobody behind us for a while, at least. Well, it depends. It depends on the situation. Can't just. If we have to do that, then we can do that. But it'll just depend on the situation. Or you don't necessarily have to step off to a side, and you could fire a gun that way. Either.
Yeah, you could probably shoot from the side, but you can't stand two. Well, maybe like two acrobats could, but two like.
If one person's not doing anything but just standing there, he can certainly stand on the incline, just like he could stand on a hill, and the other guy.
Good point. Good point. Yeah, that would probably work. Yeah. Could someone please try to move the Impaler Knight token so I know I've given you him?
Go for it.
Perfect. Yes. Okay. So here we go. So the bearing that you need to go is you need to. So you brought that thing, so you will always have the exact bearing and distance.
I also have the handheld sensor on as well.
Yes, the handheld sensor, you have to say, or maybe you said, I probably talked on top of you. What have you set it to? Detect
undead.
what? Undead. Okay. So undead is not actually a setting because that's magical. It doesn't detect magic, but you can set it to rotting flesh or like petrified flesh or something like that. Let's see here. Where was... Okay, so it is the distance. The target is at the moment 40 degrees. I can draw. Oh shit, wait. I also need to reveal areas. Sorry about that. So that direction, is that visible?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. There. And actually, I don't know the exact distance because I didn't think you guys would pick it. But you did. Okay, so, but it is something like 3 miles, 3.2 miles or something like that. I don't know the exact distance in my head, but yeah. Okay, so yeah. You guys go.
What about this area here?
Yes, sorry, I'm doing that. Yes, so that's cracks. Cracks. It's not important when you're just walking, but in combat, that would be slow terrain. So you guys just move your units, everyone. Okay, one moment, Aaron.
Well, Hernando can move in front of the sword if you want.
All right.
If you want to stay in the rear, that's fine too. It's up to you. Should I move, or do you want me to stay where I'm at?
Oh, you can move forward. It's like some kind of mechanism. But it's open though. Right. So give me one moment. Right. I'm gonna be a little bit rusty the first couple of times until I get a hang of my own map. Let's
Sure.
see here. So do roll a notice with the +2. Arian.
One moment.
Nice. Right, you get some readings.
What direction?
One moment. There. So before you go around the corner, you get some readings there. Yes, between 3 and no, let's say between 5 and 10 units. You think are there, and they're coming closer towards you.
So this thing here doesn't close?
It does close. It does close.
Okay, close it.
You close it. Okay, you need to roll in electronics roll. It has some old interface, and it's like not that good kept alive. So you do need to roll.
I won't even bother that.
No bother. Okay, so they're coming up here.
Okay, well then, if you can, Randy, go for it.
Yeah, I can
And
help with the.
you guys need to move your token.
Yes,
You need to move your tokens up.
this is like more or less live, right? Like yeah. So
Just move your token up to where mine is.
do you need help with that, Nandy? Oh, there we go. Yes.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right.
So roll
electronics here.
Yes.
Oops.
Right. Okay, you didn't get to close it. So now I'll go into combat here because they are coming. So,
Do they know we're there?
no, but but you know they're coming. So we're in combat. They don't know you're there. No. Clear. Remove all. Yes. And then I need to put you guys in turn order. And then I need to put them in turn order. And now you also hear them. But you haven't looked out, right? You're just waiting there around the corner, right?
Right, and we'll just be very quiet, and hopefully they'll walk by and we can tackle from the rear.
That could happen, yes. Let's see here. Playing cards. So I'll give them notice roll. So you're hiding, right? Or just being quiet?
Well, yeah, just staying up, up against the wall and being quiet.
I'm just gonna give them a straight notice roll group.
Well, I would be the first guy, and I've got. Well, isn't their notice? It's their notice against our stealth, right?
Yes, but did you turn off the lights then? Your helmet lights?
Sure. I didn't even think we would. I thought they don't have lights per se. They just have night vision capable, right? So
right. Yes. So yeah, they did not notice anything now. But you are in darkness then. You don't see anything, but you can hear them walking past.
Okay, so
yes,
our night vision is not some sort of night vision device. It's just lights mounted on our helmets.
Your night vision is just increasing it slightly. It's not infrared vision, if that's what you're asking. It's just low light vision.
Right.
So when you turn off the lamps, you're in total darkness. So you can't see anything.
Okay. So it's okay. It seems their tech is behind ours. Because they could be IR capable or something like that.
But that wouldn't help either because they are cold-bodied. So.
No, it would. What the IR light, if the goggles are set to registered IR light, the IR light comes out and that provides light. But the benefit
active. Okay, yeah. Active. Right. Okay, but no, you do not have that. I would allow, if you want to say that you took a pair of those goggles, I would allow that. If you want to change.
I didn't even know we had the choice.
Well, there is exactly that on page. Do you have the core book, not the Necropolis?
I thought what we could choose from was in the miscellaneous things.
Oh no! If anything out of the box, think anything like when Sir M did, right? He just made up a scuba tank, right? So anything you want, you can bring. So we can go back and fix anything you like.
Sure.
A couple of. So there is a unit. This what you're talking about on page 68 of the fifth Adventure Edition. It says night vision goggles. Notes: no penalty for dim or dark illumination. See page 102. For double the price, the goggles are active and ignore all illumination penalties. So this weighs 3. So I would say the modern version, like sci-fi version, would weigh maybe 2 then. So
Okay.
if
I
you
will
want to, yes,
Yeah, I will definitely have gotten that.
okay, but
I think everybody should. I mean, you don't want to be having any kind of lights down here. So I
right,
think everybody should put a get river grenade or something like that and choose those because that makes us a whole lot more stealthy.
okay. However, they will see that light because they see IR light. So that roll that they did previously, that was in total darkness. So you, if you have that on, then they would have seen you, right?
Sure, but no, we didn't have it on.
Okay, so you didn't have it on. Okay, so you have it with you. Everyone that wants to can put that goggles in, but they are still walking past here. So this one passes, and that seems to be the last one. Okay. So this is the end of the turn. Now Sir Sword can do his, and then yours can go and hold still, or just let them walk more.
Let them go.
Let them go. Okay, you guys just hang back and let them go. Yeah. So let's say you wait like 5 minutes, and then you don't hear them. They went about business. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So you go forward then?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And turn on the main lights, I assume.
Right.
Okay. I'm revealing more area. Here you go.
So you guys go in. And keep going north.
Hmm?
Keep going.
So you see some body parts here. All these body parts are not necessarily, all these bodies that you will see here and there are not necessarily complete bodies. Some of them are just like some parts. Some of them are dead zombies or like ended zombies, and some of them are like people that have come to hide and died here. Yeah. So yeah, this is just a body there. It's not that important.
Well, just stab it, make sure it's dead, and then keep.
Okay, yeah, it's dead. Yeah.
I think we lost one of you's token.
Sorry.
One of you's token. They've got one off the map somewhere. I think in the dark.
Genevieve here.
She's in the back.
Yeah.
Here she is.
Okay, yep, I'm right there.
Okay.
So I want to take a look at the edges of these body parts and see if they've been look like bite marks or clean severs. Try to figure out what the deal is.
Yes. So yeah, you actually do see some bite marks on these, and it does not look like zombies that eat. So you know that zombies they probably eat the flesh, but these are also the bones have been eaten here, and also crushed.
Wow.
So do make roll a Rephaim roll.
All right. Let's see, stealth, survival, shooting, persuade. There it is.
Okay, no, you do not know what it could be. This thing.
It's the encumbrance. Since I'm overloaded, I'm gonna have to start putting the backpack down before I.
Right. Wait, that's really strange. This is wrong. Encumbrance does not impact your intelligence skills. This is. Let's see here. Where's encumbrance rules? Gear. Could someone please find that if you have access to the encumbrance? It should
Sure.
be in the gear. I don't remember that it's not. It's not. It's just agility skills, if I remember correctly. Yes, 2 from pace, running rolls, agility, and all linked skills. So not intelligence. That's so you got the 3 there, but that wasn't enough either. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. But we should remember that not to. We should this is an error in the thing. Okay, so you guys do see some kind of a door here.
All right, I'll stop and check it out.
Yeah, so it seems to be some kind of service area made specifically for the sewer workers, the people that take care of the sewers. Let's see here. Like a few so the few that was around the sewer was round, so there's some 45 degrees up from the bottom. There's some stairs start going up and they go to a door, and then you get into this area. So it's
but no, it's not registering any. It's not registering any sign of the enemy.
You're rolling that sensors thing. Is that what you're talking?
Sure. I need to do. I mean, or does it automatically detect it, or what?
No, it's you have to actively search for something.
Okay.
Yeah. So the door is closed. Just you could just open it and go in. But yeah, you do. Did you roll?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes. So you do get. So remember, you get the door's closed. You do not find undead. You find rotting flesh or petrified flesh, and you do get several things behind there, like slightly more distributed, not as a coherent group, but are some.
We'll keep going.
Okay, you don't go in there.
It's not our mission.
Okay. Right. Okay. Let me go here. Right. There we go. That is open there. You want to look in, you can do that.
Yeah. Look down there and use the sensors to see if there's anybody down there.
No. There's no one there.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, it has
as far as I know, going this direction is still the right way according to the tracker.
Yep,
I got, right?
yep. That seems to be the correct. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going. Okay. Okay, so let me see. I need to switch maps. Oh, I also have to copy you guys. Wait, go back to this map. Right, so if you stand still, I will copy your units. Slight technical difficulties here. One moment.
Okay.
There we go. Right. So you guys start to hear something like let me see. Little ways away. So does anyone? So does anyone have any like backstory that they have been in sewers before?
Not I.
Well, okay. So let's
Yeah,
say
that makes sense.
no,
Unless
not
maybe I got sent on like a mission or something. Unless we got sent on a mission, but certainly not
right.
before
No.
the war.
Okay. What about Venendi? Would he have like?
Yeah, let's see. My neighbor's kid got lost in the sewer once, and I went looking for him.
Great.
It was
So you
eerie.
recognize that sound as a swarm of rats. Just say it is rats. Yeah. So you hear that, and they're getting closer.
There's a bunch of rats coming. Let's see, we could set fire to something, but that would draw attention, and there's only one of these scuba tanks.
So there's a bunch of rats coming?
Yeah, it sounds that.
Like how many? I mean, the normal rats, right?
Normal rats, yes, but it seems to be much more unnaturally many of them to Venendi's ears. He previously did run into a group of them. They were mostly annoyed that he kicked their house over, but this seems to be much more than that. Where did it go? Rat sounds thing there.
Should we throw incendiary grenades to the north here?
Well, you could do that.
I don't want to set off an explosion here if we can avoid it. Just tells everybody that we're here.
True.
Someone's got a fire extinguisher, right?
I did bring one.
Not extinguisher, but a flamethrower, right? Did Sister Genevieve bring hers? Didn't she bring your fire extinguisher? Flamethrower?
Oh, flamethrower, yes. I do have my flamethrower. If you would like me to activate it, I can.
Yes, please, come to the front here, and when they get close, light them all on fire.
I would be happy to.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're waiting there. Cool. Okay, so you did you turn off the lamps, or do you have them on? Your lamps.
I have them on.
No. Okay, so they see the lamps and start going towards it.
No, these are IR lamps, right?
Okay, no. So then they don't. They go slowly forward. They don't know you're there, but they're getting closer.
Get them whenever they're in range.
Yep.
Okay, so let's put this into combat. Or you could maybe start by putting the template.
Yep. I don't see the cone template anywhere.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me do it. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yep, this is perfect. Alright, how cool. Alright.
Okay, since you will probably get the first attack, then we will go into battle after that.
Okay, I guess I'll try to...
Okay, but the end has to be... Okay, you go forward there. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll go forward slightly just to try to get as many of them as possible.
Okay, so like that. Okay, so they will keep
Well, you
on...
can get a little closer if you want to do that too.
I'm sorry?
Let them get a little closer instead of moving up. Either or, it works out either way.
Yeah, that's true, but in case, yeah, I will. Well, I'll just go, yeah, there you go. I'll just go there. Alright, let's see.
Like that, okay? Is that
Perfect,
good? Yes. Okay, so this swarm thingy, I'm gonna do the damage of it, not according to the rules, because it's something with that when you kill a swarm, it becomes 2, and then each one can be killed and become 2, and the total number of hit points is calculated a little bit funny. So I'm going to calculate slightly different. So it's not standard rules, but it's not that much difference. Okay, so
I will double tap my flamethrower.
I don't think you can double tap a flamethrower.
Well, according to the rules, I can. But yeah,
You
so,
can?
I mean, it
Okay.
is. I mean, it is a bit silly, but I mean, if you read like the rules and pull it on out.
Let me see. Okay. I don't. It does say that the weapon needs to be able to shoot fast.
Right.
I don't think flamethrowers are made to shoot fast.
Yeah, it depends on. I mean, it depends on how advanced they are. But yeah.
Because
Yeah, I mean, it just basically says can fire 2 shots without needing to manually reload. So I think the question is just because double tap can only be used with weapons that have rate of fire 1 and can fire 2 shots without needing to manually.
yeah, but I think like one salvo of a flamethrower is not that something comes out. It's a amount of time that the muzzle is open.
That's true. Yes.
So it's not like if you double tap it, you're actually like opening and closing it.
Right.
So it's not like that you shoot more. You just I don't think that will fit with that.
You either you can either, since it runs on the petroleum or whatever it uses, you could leave it. You could just leave the trigger open and it can make continual flame. So essentially, that's you could argue that that's the same effect as the double tap. It's just instead of pulling the trigger twice, he's just holding it down and creating a stream for a longer amount of time, and the effect is that way he's not taking that edge.
I don't think I don't think so. I don't think that
I did spend an edge on it, and I mean technically according to the rules, yeah, it does seem to say that, and I like what Arian suggested, but.
Yeah, but we don't. You can't do double tap with the laser either, right? Those have overcharge. They work like a certain amount of time that they're open. You could do 2 actions if you like.
Well, I mean, could I use improved rapid fire and do it that way?
No. These cannot fire. No, this cannot fire more than what it can fire. This is this.
Right.
You can't use those edges on that. No.
Well, that's all right.
We will put this. I'm going to rule that it does not fit to neither of those, and we will ask in the forums for a solution.
Right.
Okay, so this is shooting. Yeah, yes, you hit them, and with a raise. So
Excellent.
roll damage. Yeah.
IBN.
Okay.
Wow.
So this is. I don't think they're gonna do much after that. Okay, so their toughness is 7 just. So 20. That's 5. I'm going to remove this, just move this over for a while. So they are but there's more of them. And now with the fire, you also see further down. Why is this not working?
Ready for the fire extinguisher, or should we wait?
Wait, I'm there we go. Yeah. So that was now we're in combat. Let's see here. Combat. There. I'm just gonna say that the zombies are the rats now. deal to order item. Okay, so Arion, I assume you guys go on hold, and Genevieve shoots again.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or you can do what you like. Or
I got nothing to do.
I think
Just wait.
okay. Okay.
Assist Genevieve, then I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that my flamethrower training has been useful.
Okay. So
How's the air up there, sister? Do you want to borrow the scuba tank?
Do I need it or not?
No, you don't need to be. That's if you're using that for some sort of improvised explosive device or something like that. No, you don't need it.
okay.
All right.
So yeah, it's your turn. Venandi, Aaron is on hold. Well, I just
Okay.
suggested you don't need to go on hold, Aaron.
No, there's nothing for me to do. So,
No,
other than if I can assist Genevieve, then I will. If I can't,
well,
obviously I won't.
you can always assist everyone with a skill roll, so you just have to explain how you assist.
I'm just pointing out targets for Genevieve to shoot at.
Okay, so roll notice. So, yeah, roll notice. So +2, you get +2 to your next shooting roll, Genevieve.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah. So Venandi, what are you doing?
All right, so he gets the fire extinguisher ready, and he's thinking about how those bones were gnawed on. He says, "Have you guys heard about any Rephaim who can eat bone?"
Okay.
Not offhand, but who knows?
I guess can I make a Rephaim roll to see what I know about if there is such a Rephaim like that?
Yes, you can do that, but should you maybe do that out of? Yeah, okay. So you know something comes to mind, but you're in middle combat, so maybe you should. You should say it later.
Sounds
But
good.
you're not using the fire on these guys?
I mean, when they get closer, I will use them, but I don't. They're they seem like they are out of range. But
Yes, they're out of range. Yeah. So you're going on hold then.
That is correct.
Okay. So sword is also just he's going on hold also.
Sure.
So let's go there. So Goldie, I assume he's not doing much. And the engineer is also not doing much. So the zombies here, these guys, they get closer.
Arnold.
What's their pace? I don't know what the pace is. I think so. Okay, they get to that point. Right? Yeah, they don't get to you. They're there.
Burn them up.
So you're burning them, sister?
Yeah, I shall.
Okay, roll.
Open the template.
Yep.
As you would like. Alright, let's see.
And you're at +2.
Excellent. Alright, let's pull this up. Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you
Okay.
very much for that. Thank you very much for that notice roll, Arian, because that gave me the raise.
Awesome. Okay, so this is 20. No, not 20. 16 minus
16,
7, 9. Two more. Okay, so everyone that's on hold, you can do something now, or else we're going to next turn, next round. Well, Arion didn't actually go on hold. Arion did actually do something, so you were not on hold. Yeah. So now it's next round. Unless you guys that are on hold are doing something, that would be Sword. Yeah. Is he doing something?
I was going to give a +2 to Genevieve, or battle or whatever the heck it is. Or,
yeah. He always rolls battle. Yeah, that's true. But this did not succeed. He can do that again next turn.
Right.
Right. So now we deal. Sword.
Yeah, we can't see the turn order.
Why is that?
Because it's from another
Right,
screen or
right,
something
right.
like that.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just going to say that. How can we fix this?
I don't. Unless you redo the initiative, you can't. So you can just tell us. That's fine.
Okay, I'll tell you this time, and then and then. So Genevieve is first, then Arion, and then Goldie, then the engineer, and then the rats, and then Benandi and Sword. So Genevieve is first.
Okay, well, she's going to advance and continue laying down the flames.
Okay, so roll.
My suggestion is, if you want modifiers to help you, you can delay until they get within a certain distance, right? And then light them up, and then.
Or just delay until after some of you guys have gone, and then just try to.
Right. Okay, so you can go. Arion can give you some assistance, but Sword is after the rats, so you will need to wait. You can't wait for Sword, but you can wait for Arion. Yeah. So this is +1. Arion will give you +1, and then you can go. So roll with a +1.
All right. +1. There you go.
Okay, so damage with yep.
There is.
12, and that is not enough though. You did roll really bad.
You know what? I will spend a penny for that one because I have no mercy, and that gives me a +2 to the reroll.
Okay, okay, that's good.
So 19 total.
Yes, that's 3 wounds. They are still coming. He's not dead. Oh, did you put in the +2? Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yes,
yep,
yes.
so 19.
So yeah, they are still coming. So and Arion went. You can move also forward or backward or something. So you're just standing there. Okay. You're moving. Okay. Okay. Then they move forward. So the way it works is that everyone in that area gets damage. There's no 2-hit factor. It's just the swarm just deals damage. So let's see here. And now that you're close, you see that these rats seem to be like enraged or corrupted or something. So yeah, I'm not spending pennies on that. So that was versus Arion, and now it's versus Genevieve. Horrible. Okay, these rats, they are not on top of their game. Right, moving on. It is Goldie's turn. However, I don't think Goldie can get in there because they're small. So like you guys are wearing completely hermetically sealed uniforms, but Goldie is not. So I think he will stay out of the fire, right? Benani?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But the Impaler Knight, he still just goes on hold. And Benandi, your turn.
All right. I guess the sword is best suited for this, so that I don't burn out guys.
You cannot injure swarms with cutting or piercing weapons at all. You need to use a blunt weapon. For example, your shield.
There you go. Yeah, good idea. All right. So he gets the shield ready, and he's going to like throw it on top of a bunch of these rats, and then like jump on it.
Right.
For the smushing factor.
Awesome. So shield bash, I think is just a fighting roll. Go.
All right.
Just roll fighting. Right, and their parry is parry. 6, so that's a hit. So roll damage. Damage is your strength plus d4. So it's the same as punch. No, it's more than punch. It's so you have to roll strength. Just roll strength and then roll the extra d4 beside it. I don't think you have a button for it. Yeah, so 6, 8. So this will shake them just. So they are shaken here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, but the Goldie was standing back, right? This area is smoldering embers and stuff. Right, and then we have Sword after that. I think Sword will actually... Does he have a shield? I don't know if he has a shield. Doesn't look like he has a shield. Okay, so he will not do that. So yeah, he will probably just give you guys +2. Well, you're playing him, but I will suggest us give +2 fighting to everyone.
That's my roll.
That's okay. Oh, you did.
Oh well. I haven't rolled it under mine, but no, it's under his, isn't it? I don't know. Either or.
He has D8, so yeah. If you want to go with that one, that's okay. You just get +1. Okay. Okay, so everyone gets +1 to the next fighting attack. Now I'm gonna fix the turn order thingy here. Remove all. Clear. And then add you guys to turn order. Then...
So how many of these things are left?
You did not have any sewer rat experience. So Venandi, you think this is... they're almost finished now. There's very few left. It's really close. So
I may not have fought them before, but I can still count.
yes, but yes, logically it seems to be at the end. So yeah.
Okay.
Goldie will not advance. Arion, you're up.
Alright.
So you can shield bash them, like
No, I'm not.
yeah. You can't use cutting or piercing weapons at all versus these guys. You can also just stomp them, but shield gives more damage. Same roll. Right, that's a miss. They have 6 parry. Okay, so then it is Venandi.
All right. So I'll just do the same thing.
Okay, go for it. Fight.
Fighting. I probably should have left it there.
That's a miss also. No, you don't roll a d4 at the to hit. You roll d4 at the damage. But you missed. You did not
That's
get.
right.
So now it's their turn. They will try to unshake. Go. They do not unshake. So they can move. They will not though. Sword's turn. He will try to give them everyone fighting. Let's see here. Battle. Oh, sorry. Okay, I roll this time. Then you do it for next. Okay, so everyone gets +1 fighting to the next fighting action, and then we have Sister Genevieve. Your turn. So I don't think the flamethrower will work here.
All right. Let's see. Yes, it is around there.
Do you have a shield? I don't think you have a shield. Do you?
Nope, I don't. I
Okay, you can also just stomp them, kick and like. Stomp.
Can I use my sword against them, or is that not
No,
going to be effective?
no, you cannot use the sword. It does not damage at all.
Okay. Alright. Are lasers going to be effective at all, or no?
Yes, your laser will be effective. Yes.
Alright, well, I will, I will, sheathe the flamethrower and, modulate the 2 laser SMGs, and I'll fire off the, modular laser rifle.
Okay.
And, alright, and, let's see, I will...
You do see that it's maybe overkill.
Right.
Since you are a logical entity,
Okay, fine. Since it is overkill, then I'll
just a couple of rats left, and they are also shaken. So maybe.
All right, then very well. Then I'll try to stomp them. Do I get any kind of gang up bonus against these rats, or no?
No. This doesn't work that way. We just right. That's a hit. So yeah, rolls, but just strength. You just need to get a 7 because they are already shaken, and that would be that.
All right.
Okay. Okay. No, but you can reroll that because that is not a.
Yeah, it's not a critical failure.
No, this is a damage roll.
Right, it's a damage roll. So.
Yeah, so you can reroll damage roll. But,
yeah, sure. I'll spend.
But you don't need to. You don't need to. It's also so. As I said, it's also overkill to do that for that, right? Because.
Oh well, might as well. I'll risk it.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a 6 total.
Yeah, you needed a 7. They have.
I needed 7. Oh well.
So yeah. Okay. Sword's turn. No, Impaler's turn. He will not do anything. He'll just come forward though a little bit, like that. Okay, next. They are still shaking. Okay, you're first, Genevieve. I'm gonna give
Right.
you 1 penny back because I feel bad because I told you not to shoot them and then nothing happened.
Right, yeah.
I gotta give you a bad deal.
Merci. I appreciate it. Alright, well, I'll just continue stomping.
Yeah, so, okay. Originally.
Oh well,
Okay.
I just
That's a miss. Okay.
Yep.
So Venandi, your turn.
too swift.
Oh wait! You had +1 from sword. So
Yeah.
did you put? You did not put. So that's a hit. Roll damage.
That is okay. Alright. I'll see what I get for that. Alright, and since not enough.
Not enough. Okay. Venandi, you're up.
All right. Good call about the +1. Here we go.
That's a hit. So roll damage.
D4.
First strength and then a d4.
That's right. Where'd it go? Spirits. There it is.
Nice, 10. Oh, that's enough. He's dead. Okay, awesome.
Nice.
14.
Good work.
Good work. Yes, he's died. So
Can I use the fire extinguisher now?
yes. You put out the fire, and then you hear. So it says in the description. When incapacitating a swarm, that actually means that they are dispersed. So you hear run away.
All right, and then I pick up the
Yeah.
shield.
So they are
And Goldie
dispersed.
comes back.
Yes. Okay. So. Okay. Moving on. Wait, give me a moment. Right. Okay. So do remember to tell me when you used that thing, right, Arian, and what you have set it to. Is it still set to undead?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. And the range of it is 25. So let's. So quite a long distance. You can see, yeah. If it works, it's quite a long distance. Okay.
It's 50 yards.
Yes, 25 inches. Right. Each unit, distance unit is an inch, and it's the same as 2 yards. Okay, so revealing more areas here.
Well, how long is the battery on this thing operate for?
3 hours. Okay, I think you guys have gone for maybe 20 minutes max now, or not even that, even 10 minutes maybe. Okay.
Yeah, we should easily clear 3 miles an hour if we know what block it is.
Okay. You're moving forward? Guys? Right. And as you're walking now, you remember Venandi's question. So you think you remember somewhere hearing that there's something called ghouls that eat bones and crush bones and something like that.
Okay. And are flamethrowers effective against them or no?
Yes, just as normal. It's not specifically effective because some undead it is specifically more effective,
Right.
but not them. But
They'll still go.
it will still kill them. Yeah.
Did they use weapons?
No, ghouls. You have met them. Do you remember the session where there were some knights that were captured, and you freed them? They were like being sucked of blood for somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Do you remember that the whole that area was infested with ghouls? I don't know if you remember that.
Not really.
You were with us then, Arion. Do you remember that episode? Maybe not.
What's the question?
Do you remember the episode where there were some knights that were captured in a apartment complex and you were searching for them? Yeah. Do you remember the ghouls from that episode?
Not at all. They're bad guys to me, so I don't know.
Okay. So, yeah. So they were there. The ghouls were there. They were... When you got into the apartment, they filled that area after you. Remember that?
Well,
I don't know.
they're dead or not, so they must have been able to be stabbed, so that's all.
Yep, that's true. Okay, wait. Okay, so I missed something, but you probably somehow saw that in your device. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, there was a dead body here. You probably... Okay, I forgot to tell you, but it's not that important. You saw that body there in that device.
All right.
Okay, I
Stab
should have...
it, make sure it's dead.
Yes. And this one doesn't need to be a complete dead body. Maybe it's just a skull or something like that.
Oh.
So, do we all have the infrared goggles now?
If you have put... need to remove 2 weight units from something.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a good idea.
And also other stuff like, I don't know, you want to bring along I don't know, a power tool. But you brought along tools, right, Venandi? You said you brought toolbox. I don't know if you still have that.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Okay, wait now. Give me a moment. Okay, so I need some GME stuff. One moment. Okay, so roll notice Arion with the +2. Right. So you see something. So I don't know if you can see this when I draw. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so something. Well, actually, it's slightly out of reach right now. So if we move you forward, then you will notice something.
But well, we're just going to keep moving.
Okay. Wait one moment. Revealing areas. Okay.
It's the same sort of situation as before.
Okay. Yep. You did you see that there was an exit there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last
Okay.
time.
Yep. It is also closed.
Getting
Okay.
readings behind it.
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
Getting readings behind it from.
Yes. Yes. 5, 6. Yeah. And they're moving. Dead bodies moving. The system says error, logic error. Dead bodies moving.
Is the door open in or out? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know. Whatever you think is best. I don't know.
I would say we're probably open it. I just was asking to make sure.
Okay, yeah.
So then we'll just quietly.
Quietly go by. Okay, yeah. They're busy in there, doing their undead stuff. Right. Right. Okay, roll again for notice. Yes. So to the north, you see some readings, but not close by.
We'll just keep going in this direction.
Keep going this way. Nice. So you could try to close that thingy there, if you like. So to the north, it will be. But that one, yeah, that one's to south. You don't get any readings there. but to the north you get some readings of undead. So do you want to close it or?
Yes.
Okay, so that will.
Well, how far away though?
Quite far away. Quite far away.
So, okay, so then if if the actual closing the door won't alert them, then yeah, we'll go ahead and close it.
Well, you don't know that. You have not closed any doors yet.
Well, then let's just keep moving then.
So, okay. Right. Let's keep moving.
Oh no, we closed one before.
No, he did not succeed.
Oh.
Yeah. He rolled 1 or 2, something like that. Okay. Right. Moving you guys over to next map. Just hang clear. Copy. And reveal areas. And position. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to forget these dead bodies lying here and there. So yeah, I forgot again. Quite not that easy to find them. They're not that important. They're just flavor. Okay, so I need to do this thing, GM. Right. Okay. You guys are doing very good time. That's good. It's good for the missions. Oh, there was something I missed. Okay, you're not moving forward. Am I missed something? Why are you not moving forward?
We're still.
I am so
Still
stupid. Sorry. I need to change. Okay. Right. Do say to me. You need to change everything. Here we go. And now I need to position you guys at the correct place. There we go. So yeah, you saw this also before, that guy here, or woman or something. Moving forward, I am revealing more areas. There we go. So that's a locked one.
no signs of.
No signs of stuff.
Going.
So you do see one more dead body further along. Not that important though. Oh, you went off. Oh, okay. Right. Right. I need to reveal. Sorry.
Nothing to the south?
So now you see that some of the sewer has collapsed. Probably hit by a mortar or something above, and something is. It's not completely stopped, but you do need to roll athletics to squeeze through. And if you do not succeed in your athletics, nothing bad will happen. It will just take longer. But if you crit fail, something will happen. So if you want to squeeze through here, you need to... Wait, sorry. I need to check something. That was a lie. I told you incorrect information. Give me a moment. No, that was correct. Sorry, because there are two different kinds of cave-ins, and this was correct. I did tell you the correct thing. You can't squeeze through here. You have to roll athletics for each movement, and movement is halved. So how far is it you need to move? Let's see here. So this so you need to twice. Each guy who's going through here has to roll twice athletics and succeed.
Any
So-
modifiers?
No modifiers, just athletics twice. Yes, so that's you're halfway through, and one. Right, you're through. Next guy. So you did not get through that one. Nothing adverse happens if you fail. You just don't get through. Just roll again. No, you did not get through, Venandi. And Goldie cannot. Yeah, let's say he goes with you. Yeah. So roll. Roll again. You did not get through there, Venandi. Roll again. Right. So that was Okay, let's say you get through with that. The good roll. You get all the way through. So Genevieve.
Yes. All right, I will try my athletics to get through.
Yes, that's one, and you need one more.
Okay.
Nice, you're also through. So sword, and then the dude here.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay, let's say he also got through with that high result. So now the engineer or demolition guy. Actually, that was specifically what you asked for. Demolition
Yeah,
guy.
let's say he got through. I mean,
Right.
maybe failed one roll.
What? No, but he needs to roll because bad things happen if he crit fail. I can roll him. So where is he? As I said. Right. So he's trying to get through here, and since everything he has on him is like demolitions and stuff, so what happens that's really, really cool with the guy carrying a whole lot of C4?
Well, it's not going to explode.
No, right. It does not explode, but I'm gonna say his detonator falls down, and you need to repair it. He still needs to get through, though. So yeah, he's not got
Keep
through.
in mind that if that's going to be the outcome, that means we may not be able to complete the mission.
That is true. That is true.
I've got D10 repair though.
Yeah, but
And
he
three
does need
bends.
to get through also. Well, I don't see how you figure that. Why? Okay, he's still not getting through. So, okay, he's halfway. Oh, now he's through. Yeah, right. Okay, so he's through now. Okay, so do roll repair to fix that detonator.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. So you see some more dead bodies, just normal dead bodies further down the road.
Where does the indicator go?
The direction of the... Okay, so I will have to check that out. You are... Let me see here. Okay, so you are 40... Now it's 45 degrees. Before it was 40 degrees, now it's 45 degrees, and you have walked about 1 mile. You have walked about 1 mile. So almost a mile. So you are 2 and a bit miles left. Yes. Okay, so you are not soon going to the next map. Right. Okay. So if you guys jumble up here, I'll copy you. Copy. Next map. Paste. And switch maps. Forgot that last. and reposition camera. There we go. Okay, so I need to do the thing here. Right. Okay. So, did you remove 3 shots from the fire extinguisher?
Oops.
No, not extinguisher. The fire. What's it called? The fire
Flamethrower.
flamethrower. Kurt.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. Yes. Good. Good. Right. Okay. You guys hear more of that sound coming from the same sound that you heard before. Rats thingy.
Which direction?
They are coming straight from forward from that area. Further away, though, maybe 30 yards or 30, 40 yards maybe away.
Well, we could light some of the debris on fire right about here. And that should divert them to go.
Right. So let me get them 1 moment.
Most creatures are naturally afraid of fire, so they'll avoid it.
What do we have for starting a fire? Sister, do you want to use a laser blast, or can anybody bring like a lighter?
Well, let's see. I mean, I do have I even have an incendiary grenade, but yes, I suppose we could use laser. I could use my flamethrower.
You'll probably have to use a flamethrower, right?
So they seem to be hanging out there. You can see them now, right? I hope. They're not seeing you guys yet.
Well, they just tap the split of my spear against the wall so they can hear it. Draw their attention, and then we'll set the fire.
Okay, but there's no debris here. What are you setting fire to? It's just.
Okay, they're sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, that's a little bit strange. Yeah, they seem to have.
Well, I'll just move. All right, Genevieve, just stay here. You shoot them if they come. I go back, get this dead body.
Okay, you get to that body. Yes.
And we'll put it right where I said, and if they start to come, we'll light it on fire.
Okay, so they go slightly out of view. But then, yeah. So how long do you? They're like standing there. So now you've been waiting for them for 1 minute, and then they.
I'll go forward.
You go
See
forward.
if it draws their attention or not.
Okay, then they start coming back. Now. Okay, so.
Waiting till I can see them, and then I can sure they notice me, and then I'll come back, and then they can light the fire. Okay,
where did you put it? I didn't catch that. Oh, that blue line?
Yeah, somewhere right around there. Enough so that it defers them from coming after us, and will probably send them going, one would think. If they come forward towards us, then they'll go down that way.
That hatch is closed, though.
Then we'll open it.
Open it. Okay, so someone has to roll a.
Renanda, you've got that ability, right? You've got
Electronics. Okay, I'll roll electronics.
Electronics, yes.
and will the sword will help.
It did not work. That so okay. You roll for sword before. Let's say you can help before. So that's +1. That's still just of a 3. They come a little bit closer. Okay, that was one round. You can try again next round.
Oh, screw this! Light the damn corpse on fire. Well, okay, go ahead and try again, Brandon.
Okay, it's for swords also. Sword. Yeah, it's still not opening.
Still have time.
Yep, they're really close now. They should have seen the fire now. They seem to stop a bit.
All right, well then I'll just pick up the corpse and start walking towards the on fire corpse. And hopefully they are afraid of fire like most animals are. And I'll just drive them away from it.
Okay.
You can push it forward with the shield. The shield has remote control.
Yeah, you could put it on the shield and send the shield forward. Yeah. You did notice though that something was wrong with them. They were corrupted something.
Right,
something in their eyes.
Either they're afraid of fire or they're not, and we'll either kill them one way or kill them another. And then I'm just not going to sit around and pick up their damn life.
Right. So let's say we stop here then. Okay. It's 5 minutes left.
All right. Thanks, Jax.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you.
See if we can. I'll get the good map directions to next time. Okay. Thanks for the game. See you next week.
Thanks again.
Yep. Bye.
Take care, buddy.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.